What's good, family? So today I've got a bit of a different video. Uh, but anyway, I'll just get into it. One of my favorite creators, never mind. One of my favorite creators on YouTube, and I got into a bit of a spat, yesterday, and it's made me think a little bit about my own position. And, basically what the spat was about is in one of his videos, he says that if you're unhappy or you have anxiety or if you have problems in your life with mental health, then doing drugs will not help you. And so I said, I think, of course, you mean recreational drugs, but I disagree with even that statement. I don't believe that I don't believe that pharmaceutical drugs really help that much with mental health, such as depression or anxiety. I mean, you can get Xanax, which will just knock you on your ass and you'll fall asleep. Um, but um, that's not a great way to treat your anxiety. So I said, yeah, I disagree. I think that drugs, people use drugs because they work. People who are depressed and become addicts because, they did drugs don't become addicts because they don't help them with their um, depression. Mostly depression. I'm just going to stick to depression. So, if, I said basically what happens is over a prolonged period of time, those drugs stop working. You stop getting as high. You start to not be able to afford it, maybe. And so that's how it fails you as far as depression. And I mean, of course, as you get into prolonged drug use, there becomes side effects from those drugs that are negative. It's bad for your health. It can if you are doing drugs that are downers, then oftentimes those drugs will bring you down. And same with amphetamines and stuff. They drain your serotonin, and it just makes it harder for you to have that authentic happiness. So that's where I've kind of reconsidered my own position. I think that it does drugs can make things worse, but initially, for a short period of time, like you would hope you would be able to use pharmaceutical drugs to help you, get out of a rut and then make your life better, things are better, and you don't need to rely on that drug. So, and of course, there are there is such a thing as clinical depression, where it's just a brain chemistry thing. But your brain chemistry is basically determined by your surrounding, by your environment. So, um, yeah, that's where I've reconsidered my position. I think that drugs can make things worse, especially over a prolonged period of time. But I did say that in my comment. Uh, I just thought about it a little bit more and gained a bit more insight. But the spat kind of is like the dude said, like, dude, I know you like smoking pot, but oh yeah, and in my initial comment I said that CBD is a great alternative to pharmaceutical drugs, and it's helped me a lot with my anxiety. So then he was like, dude, I know you love smoking weed, but isn't that like the definition of self medication? Or I don't remember exactly how he said it, but it's like, first of all, yeah, it kind of is the definition of medicating yourself. Um, but you can get prescribed clinical or pharmaceutical grade CBD. My primary care physician sells it in her office. So I think it's kind of ignorant that you would first of all like equate THC and CBD to each other, because they're not at all like. Uh, But I think it's also just kind of like, dude, did you even really read my comment? But I mean, like, I don't know. I still love the guy. He still makes good videos. But yeah, I was just basically like, well, I don't think you understand what CBD is, and I'm sorry I didn't just jerk you off and tell you you're smart, you know. But I don't, I'm not mad at this guy at all. Like, I still like him. I still like his videos. He's pretty good guy. It seems like. I think he's wrong about a couple of things, but you know, I don't know anyone that I don't think is wrong about a couple of things. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. This is probably a. I'm gonna have to watch this before I post it because it's probably all